Hey everybody, welcome back to the Batman Returns on Sega CD playthrough. Getting ready for our morning commute as Batman gets ready to stop another wave.
The morning commute with a night sky.
Driving.
No. Maybe it's like 5 a.m.
Early morning. Yeah, you're right.
It's 5 a.m.
Yeah, absolutely right.
Driving.
Dude, like,
Driving.
I can't believe my dumb that was a diss, and I'm like, wait a minute, I do that at 5 o'clock sometimes too.
Everyone knows that I don't drive, right? But at this, you know what I love doing though? The morning walk. Like as the morning sun is getting ready to rise, I love that blue hue that just envelops the neighborhood and that sort of. I am in a complete Zen state.
Yep, right down the highway.
I am too.
Yeah,
same way.
Yeah, like as I'm getting ready to throw my Molotovs at clowns and decimating trucks with my pizza launchers available at Funko.
KB Toys.
Yeah,
Funko Land.
No. This is at Funko Land. You can't. They have the exclusivity deals with the pizza launchers.
You would as well Pizza Hut would have been first on that.
Yeah, or the Noid. Domino's.
You would get this at a Funko Land because that was the de facto game store around the time. I'm assuming not Toys R Us, obviously. If you want to go to like a big chain like Toys R Us, you can get games there.
Funko Land.
Funko Land was more of the video games as well as the eBay.
That's what I mean.
Toys R Us had video games, but by and large, they were toys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Toys R Us. No,
Toys R Us
had the R Zone.
Yeah.
The R Zone. You couldn't say that nowadays.
Yeah, they had it was called the R Zone, and that was what it was called. That was supposed to be their gaming thing. I don't know how they got away with that one.
Actually, a retrospect makes a lot of sense. Anyway,
no, but so wait, was there any other like electronic boutiques besides Funko Land in the early to mid 90s?
Yeah,
if there was, we may not know about it.
Well, it was called
like me and Johnny, not me and Johnny.
Yeah, I know of Electronics Boutique. Like I was having some fun with wordplay on that one, but it was
EB Games.
It was EB Games. Yes, I remember EB Games.
There was a place called Babbage. Well, KB was a toy store.
Yeah.
We're talking about places that were specifically video games. I think Babbage's was electronics, but it also had video games. And around here, that was it. So it would have just been Funko Land and EB.
Yeah, anything else would probably be like a city by city, state by state basis. We're not
like a local stores. Like in Philly, we had the Game Gallery.
Yeah, we had Game Gallery. There were a bunch of those.
I think the Game Galleries were actually found Eternal Punishment, and I didn't even know we had that.
It's a PlayStation. A lot of PlayStation 1 games that I ended up getting for myself were from Game Gallery.
Yeah. I worked there for quite a while.
I didn't even know we got that.
I couldn't tell you why I kept going to the Game Gallery. Just slips my mind. No, but to go back to the game for a second, and we're really going to see it, to jump ahead here, spoiler warning, in the next part. My biggest critique with the Batmobile stuff, outside of the controls and shit like that, they go on for fucking ever.
Yeah.
Like every Batmobile stage is 6 stages within the level itself. The 6th one is always the boss fight, but it is the same fucking shit that's for some reason split up into 5 rounds. Now, for what it's worth, between rounds, if you manage to survive and that sort of thing, your health is replenished a bit. It's not fully restored. It depends on how well it's how fast you clear the stage. I think the more time you have for your time bonus, the more health is restored. I think it's like that. I'm not sure.
No, it seems to be a set amount.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it's like 6 or 8 or 6 segments.
Yeah. But either way, these sections just go on way too fucking long, and that goes as far as the first stage, because it's kind of like a gag that everyone that talks about Batman Returns on Sega CD, like all 3 people I'm aware, only talk about the Batmobile stuff, and I always think of that for 2 reasons. 1, because they are the most technically impressive thing about the game, bar none. I will not argue that. But 2, I think everyone never got past the first stage because they realized it was too fucking long. I was
gonna say, yeah, when I first played this game, because I had this before I got rid of a lot of my stuff, I had this game. And when I first played it, I didn't get past the first stage. I was like, this is, because I got past a few segments. I was like, is this the whole game?
Yeah,
I started to think that was, I started to think it was everything. And I don't remember when I finally sat down and got past it, but I know I never beat this game.
And you know what? This is not the only Batman game on Sega CD to do this shit either. Because the Sega CD version of The Adventures of Batman and Robin does the same thing, only it's in the animated series. But it's like, but nobody plays that game for the game. They play it to watch the animated cutscenes. It was essentially a TAS episode made exclusively for that game.
Oh, okay.
Which is, it's cool, but it's also like you can just watch it on YouTube now. You don't have to fucking
nowadays, yeah.
Yeah. But again, not for nothing. Whoever was in charge of making the Batmobile segments for this version of the game, it looks good. Like for a home console, driver like shoot 'em up sort of thing, this looks pretty dope.
Sorry, yeah, it looks good.
It's just that I think it could have been cut in half though in terms of its length. The length of the stages specifically. I don't care how many stages there are. I just hate how long they are, because man, after a while, I get bored. Like I'm bored just playing this and realizing, oh my god, there's still like 4 other segments of this.
Yeah, this could have been 3 acts per, or like 3 stages per act, and you'd have been fine.
Yeah. It's just unfortunately like the big sour point I have against the Batmobile stuff. Is that a burger? Like what are we passing by?
Those are burgers, yes.
Are they burgers? Okay, I want a burger. I can fuck a burger up right now, man.
I could throw on my firing pan, make me up a turkey burger with cheese, with some pickles, and be done like
Elliot makes some dope ass fucking turkey burgers.
Really?
I noticed.
Yeah. Well, Elliot's just a great chef in general. But
I've always said it about myself. I can make passably good tasting food. It just doesn't look good.
Do you? So we got nothing else to talk about. Do you guys like pride yourself on any sort of culinary dish that you like the way you make, or you think that's like, yeah, I can make this pretty well? I think so.
Honestly, no.
Not really.
I hate to say it like that, but no, I don't really have that. Like I don't
really have anything outside of beef stew. Like beef stew, I think I can make a pretty fucking dope beef stew.
I make a hell of a meatball. I make good meatballs.
Meatballs. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, not for nothing. I mean, your cookies are great too.
Yeah, I like my cookies. I do Christmas cookies, and I'm a big fan of those. Yeah, I like the meatballs that I make. I do a it's like chicken and bok choy. That's okay. I like, it's really good, but I wouldn't say that I'm like, oh my god, you gotta try this. Yeah, see, I would say cookies and meatballs.
I did think of something I could do. Ahuinon tuna steaks. It's basically like a semi-raw fish tuna steak.
Yeah.
You make it with like the sesame. You make it with like sesame oil with you get like the sesame oil. Oh man, it comes out really good when I make it.
I'd imagine so. Does it have the same texture and consistency as like a standard tuna fish sandwich? Out of curiosity.
No.
No,
it just
okay,
like
good.
Fish.
Because I can't stand tuna fish. Well, tuna fish in a can, more accurately. I can eat tuna
it's the look for me that does that into me. But I have a feeling if you were to slip that by me in a sandwich and I eat it, I'd probably like it again. Besides, I mean, like in terms of like food for sandwiches, there's like worse you could do when you want to get like a little. When you want to eat on a healthier slant.
It's like a very G-rated slipping mat of Mickey.
Yeah, right.
It's
more like I'm 6. It's more like I'm 4 years old again. You gotta tell me. You gotta feed me something without telling me what it is.
Yeah. All right. So this is our boss of the third Batmobile stage. This is an ice maker. Yeah. I guess it's just an ice maker.
Oh my god! Yeah. Wait, is this the machine? Is this the machine that pours Duff beer?
It all comes from the same tune. Yeah, I guess so. Anyway, so I find this the easiest of the bosses, the Batmobile bosses, because it's pretty clear cut what you have to do. So it has a target. It has truck nuts underneath its contraption. That's the target. You got to ram it with your Batmobile, and you hit it because the miniature Batmobile that's for some reason is there will go up. Like it's like a fucking carnival game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a carnival game. When you strike it, the Batmobile goes up, which means that you did hit it.
Well, it wasn't an ice thing, but that was in the movie.
Yeah, it was the miniature Batmobile that Penguin used to hijack Batman's Batmobile later.
When they took over the controls and he was riding that thing around. I wonder if that still exists somewhere.
This is probably a bad time to mention, but my license has expired.
Things to say that'll get you fired on a job.
No, man, I love you on the cherry picker just screaming on top of your legs. I played this stinking city like a heart from hell. Then it cuts the line. He makes a getaway.
I won't be able to make it get away. I cut the line. They kind of see me come down from the cherry picker, so I'm like, uh-oh.
It's like, fuck, I didn't think this far. Oh, that's so shit. Okay, well, that's the end of the Batmobile segment. It's time to go take on the Red Triangle Circus gang themselves. On top of their, I think it's on, no, this is in the park.
We finally made it to the beginning of the movie.
Yeah. Like, I don't know why they decided to set the game after the Ice Princess's fall. Because that is not what kicks off Batman going against the Penguin. The Penguin ambushing the city with the circus gang in the beginning of the movie is what sets off Batman versus Penguin.
Oh, there you go.
I'm trying to climb up the wall with the grapple hook because the grapple hook is a piece of shit fucking tool. And it's so.
What is he doing?
I can't.
Whoa!
Who's what? Who's doing what?
He's
you're
talking
about the dude. Yeah, he does kind of look like he's wanking it from behind the bar. But no, it's a juggler, and you know what jugglers do? They masturbate.
Well, they do play with their balls. So
they do play with their balls. Yeah. The jugglers are very strange enemies because they feel like enemies that belong more in a Mad Hatter sense of levels rather than the Penguin, because they have a defense mechanism, which is the only way I can describe it, where if you get too close to them or if you throw a batarang at them, they escape via shrinking into their hat and going under your fucking legs, like they're playing magical hats in Yu-Gi-Oh!
I thought they were leprechauns.
I don't know, man. I mean, that does sound like something out of a circus act.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know, but it's so cartoonish.
But in the movie, the jugglers were.
Batman is a cartoon character.
But in the movie, the jugglers were like jesters. They didn't look like leprechauns.
Yeah.
I don't even think they're pretty tall for fucking leprechauns, though.
It's kind of aesthetically a bit of a mishmash, I feel, which I think wouldn't be a problem if there was more villains in this game other than the Penguin and that sort of thing. But even then, the Penguin being associated with circus folk is something only Returns ever did, because the Penguin otherwise is usually just a mob boss.
Right.
Yeah.
And they would never really sort of like refer to that ever again, outside of like the initial Penguin design for TAS, which was based off of Danny DeVito's Penguin.
Granted, I know like the circus thing is more of the Joker's thing, but would you make an argument for that in like City, maybe?
In terms of what? What do you mean?
Like, do they share like similar goons in City?
Well, yeah, because the only difference between like Penguin's goons and Joker's goons was like one wears a Joker mask, one wears Penguin getup and that sort of shit, because they were all hired goons. Like they were all from the same asylum.
But Penguin's goons were clown themed. They weren't circus themed.
No, they
at all?
weren't clown themed. No, they were ice themed. They were Penguin themed and that sort of thing.
And you mentioned
I would just take out the fucking leprechaun suit.
Saying that you thought it was based. TAS was based off of DeVito. I would say that was more the '60s Batman. Or 60s Penguin. TAS Penguin looked more like Burgess Meredith Penguin to me.
Well, no, after the New Adventures of Batman and Robin.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about TAS.
In the original TAS design, he had the long hair, he had the flipper fingers. That was Danny DeVito's Penguin, because remember TAS was after Returns.
Did he have Did he have the segmented fingers? I thought he had regular hands.
No, he had flipper
No,
fingers.
he had flippers.
Did he have flippers?
Yeah, flipper fingers.
Yes, he did.
He showed everyone the French flipper trick.
It was they made a sex toy after him, the French flipper.
Please let me just get a taste.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, I am thinking of the later one.
Yeah, the redesign made him closer to Burgess Meredith, which is also just a callback to its comic book counterpart, because again, mob boss and not human Penguin.
Yeah, I'm thinking of the later one.
Have you? But these guys just came out of the mirror dimension.
It's paranoia from
Penguin can't do that.
Wait a minute, I saw this in a Castlevania game.
Yeah, it's paranoia
from Donisaro.
Yep.
What a dick.
Yeah, when you get down to it, that was all he really sort of did. Like, he popped out of the mirrors, then he tried to either stab you with a knife or step on you.
Or shoot lasers at you. Like, if you took too long, like he would escape into the mirror and just shoot laser beams at you.
As clowns tend to do.
Yeah, right. Clowns, they fucking escape the mirror dimension and kick Batman in the dick.
Warner Elliot's so afraid of them.
That escape. Yeah, so these enemies here, not all of them have punching glove like booby traps in them, but I can't tell which ones do and which ones do not. At first I thought it was.
The face.
At first I thought, so you see the bottom of the console right itself, see it's broken and that sort of thing. I thought that was a hint. Is like, okay, this one can't be. It's broken. Yeah, no, it's kind of funny. It's just like it just comes out and it's like, bah. It's like you know, but there are some of these, there are a variety of these guys that have like, they're not broken at all. So I thought, oh, so these guys have the contraption because it's hidden. But no, it's just whenever the game feels like it's booby trapped or not. And not all sides are booby trapped, as we'll see, because sometimes some of them are double-sided, one only has one side. And that was just kind of really fucking annoying. We're just uncertain. I wouldn't say annoying, but just like uncertain.
Wait, now they're shooting fire?
I gotta see. Now I'm gonna go look up something on the internet for a minute. I need to see Batman punched in the face with boxing glove
to see if it exists and that sort of shit. The only thing I was gonna mention, did Batman ever fight Muhammad Ali? But like, no, that was Superman. Superman fought Muhammad Ali.
I believe this is AI generated, but no, that's Pac-Man. Not Pac-Man, like Carmount.
Okay, I see. I think we were talking about.
No, it's Batman versus Pacquiao.
Manny Pacquiao, is that?
Yeah.
Well, I wish Batman the best of luck.
now I want an edit of Pacquiao Man.
Yeah. Waka.
It's just Manny Pacquiao's head biting ghosts.
I put it in muted.
So other than the gadgets that I went into earlier, the only other like tools that I really didn't get into was Batman's grapple hook and his cape glide, which is strange. And the cape glide is, so it's exactly what it sounds like. When you're in the top of your jump, you can hit the C button and you can go into a glide, which slows your jump. It also allows you to travel far distances from a high altitude and that what have you. So you see that meter in the bottom right next to the bat wing?
Yeah.
It's segmented. That's your Batwing stamina. Your Batwing has durability. Like your glide, your cape has durability in this game for some strange reason. Which I guess is maybe they didn't want you cheesing platforming segments, but one, your stamina drain's very fucking slow to the point where why is it even here? For one thing, but also why does Batman's cape have fucking durability? I thought it was made of like the sterner stuff. Come on, like Lucius Fox cheaped out on me.
It's just fabric.
Yeah, no, it's smart. It's memory fabric.
Memory fabric.
Supply an electric shock, and it becomes as hard as Joker's boner.
I don't remember that at Joanne's.
Oh, I miss Joanne's.
It used to be a thing until they closed down. I'm sorry to say.
Yeah, they closed it.
Yeah, Nora and I went to the only one that was closest to us because it was going out of business, so everything was like 80% off.
Yeah, but I mean, at that point, you were buying the fixtures.
Yeah. Oh, wait, if it's cheap enough, I can always use a new shelf for the garage.
I can use a stink.
Yeah. This train is a lot larger than the one in the movie, which that was always like the funniest fucking thing about Batman Returns, because, you know, Penguin's ultimate plan at the end of the day it's like a very Moses thing where he's going to kidnap all the firstborn children of Gotham and kill them because like he was abandoned as a kid.
It's like Pied Piper to me, but all right.
Yeah, Pied Piper is probably a better way of putting it. But like, there's a lot of Moses symbolism with Penguin, especially in the beginning of the movie where he's literally thrown into the river in the carriage.
Well, no,
and that sort of thing.
Pied Piper was all the children. The Bible story was the firstborn, of every household.
Either way, to go back to what I was talking about,
that's what Penguin did.
His plan towards the end of the movie was to just resume what his original plan was, and he was going to kidnap. While everyone was partying, dining out with Max Shrek and shit like that, he was going to send his goons to go kidnap all the firstborn children of Gotham with a train that was no bigger than a fucking Kmart toy. Like, you're not getting a lot of children with that fucking thing, my guy. Like, what are we doing here?
There's got to be more than 40 firstborn children in Gotham. He had very specific ones he wanted to get.
I do wonder, as I'm editing this and like thinking deeper into that, how many round trips was Penguin gonna have to make to get all the children in Gotham City, dude? Well, as I continue thinking about that, I want to give some more shout outs to our patrons. So shout outs to Victory Star 527, Jerome Waters, Slant 16 Gamer, Jorge Azuro, John Rutherford, Shade Enigma, Mario Fanboy 15, Brandon Ertural, is that Ertural or Turald? Whew. Small Movie World, Super Bro 64, Richie Inkwell, and finally for today, Jadine, or is it Jadine? Quite a perplexing puzzle. We will see you guys on Thursday for the finale of the Batman Returns on Sega CD playthrough. Have a good night, everybody, and do take care.